Welcome to yorkzuki.com Insights. I wanted to share with you, after almost 27 years in business and almost half of them being an entrepreneur, 11 reasons why I love being an entrepreneur. Yes, entrepreneurship is incredibly hard. Ask anybody. In fact, look at any of the statistics floating out there and you'll see that the failure rate is exceptionally high for a number of reasons. But that really masks the fact that it is harsh. You will experience a roller coaster of a ride. You'll have incredible highs and incredible lows. So why do it? Why take all the stress on for you? Well, here's 11 reasons. 1, job security. Being an entrepreneur is the best job security you'll ever have. Sounds strange, doesn't it? I mean, we grew up thinking that having a job is much better than taking risk as an entrepreneur. But let me ask you, how many people do you know who have jobs that are not in government that are safe for the rest of their lives? Do you know what? You work for 20 years for a company and that company goes under or is struggling, has difficult times. Depending on which country you're in and depending on the laws of that country, they'll all fire you very quickly. And maybe they'll give you a severance package of a couple of months. Maybe a nice watch once you retire and a bit of a pension. But it's not job security. There is no such thing. So why not own your destiny? The second thing, and that's about your destiny. Being an entrepreneur is about owning your future. Yes, it's hard. Yes, you'll have down days. But you are actually in charge of your own future. You can decide on how much you're going to put in and how much hopefully you're going to get out of this. And that's so crucial. When things go well, you will have this incredible sense of achievement. When things don't go so well, okay, it's not a reflection necessarily on you or your abilities. It's a reflection that maybe what you were doing wasn't yet ready for the market. Number 3, you don't have a boss. Now, that's not entirely true because your clients are your bosses. You know, you can't just do what you want. But now you don't have a boss to report to that tells you to do stuff that's irrelevant, that is just time wasting or time filling rather. Number 4, you can work the hours you want to. Now, here's the thing. There's a charming joke that says, I became an entrepreneur so I can stop working 8 hours for somebody else and work 16 hours for myself. Yes, you will work long hours, but you're working on something you're passionate about, something that is about you, that gets you further in life. Yes, you'll be working constantly, but you'll not be working. It's fun in a way, or at least most of the time. Number 5, you didn't create a business just to sell something and get money. You created a business most probably because you thought of a better way to do things. And that day, when you solve the customer need, you're going to get such a high, such a kick, because it was you who solved the need with your creativity, innovation, approach, the way you handled it and did it, your implementation that really generated the results. Number 6, it is incredibly fun. I cannot tell you how much fun it is. Yes, it's incredibly stressing at times, but you can bring so much creativity, there's no rule book. You can really create the approach, the setup, the processes and structures that you think best. Number 7, there's a sense of liberty. You know, you don't have to create documents or reports if you don't want to. Now, there are some good practices that I recommend, like documenting after a meeting, sending an email to confirm the agreement, the point that you discussed, following up, CRM systems if you use them. But the point here is you don't need to do stuff you don't want to do. Expense reports, if it's not relevant and they slow you down, do you really need them? 8, it is measurable. Now, in entrepreneurship, one of the easiest way to measure whether you're successful or not is making money, unfortunately. Now, even for NGOs and NPOs, it's about the deployment and return on investment, internal rate of return and all these measures. But at the end of the day, money, not about spending money for fancy things that are superfluous, but money is a measure of impact of your business's success. So now you don't need to wonder, well, was I good or not? You can see it in your balance sheet if what you are doing is working. And if it's not working, well, okay, you've got the freedom to work on it, to fine tune it, to improve it. Number